Mamma Jamma. Yeah, she's a bad Mamma Jamma. Uncle Bull Cow in the building. Look at the size of this thing, guys. Look at that. Wow, it's incredible. But where's that? I was gonna. Well, whatever the case may be, hold it up next to a tincture bottle. You know what I'm saying? That is a giant, gigantic yellow scorpion. I got me an Irish breakfast burrito here. This, some monster mash, and coffee with Face Off in it. Face Off's the new tink I made. Anybody doesn't know. I was going in for the world's hottest tank. What the heck? Um, I could say it's hotter than Omega. Omega was pretty hot too, so I could say it's hotter than that. And I don't know if it's hotter than the Mount Doom from Late for Work. That stuff's pretty brutal. I can't tell. I've been sick. Sergeant Dunn in the building. Um, I'd say it's up there with Mount Doom, Doomsday, and Warrior Wasp from Miller. But I don't know if it's hotter than those three. Those three are brutal. It could be, but I don't know. I have no way of telling. Mrs. Bolkow is going to do a 30 milliliter Robbie of it though, so she can be the judge. I put some. I put. I mean, I've done drops. So I put some in my coffee. I didn't put a whole bunch, but enough. So I got the coffee, the Monster Mash, and a giant yellow scorpion, sick as a dog. Uh, so the baby is she's she's doing well this morning. Um, I'm fighting it off. Eliza's better though. Praise God. Good morning. Mrs. Bokow just got up. Thank you, Sergeant Dunn. Mrs. Bokow may be coming down with it. She hasn't got much sleep. She has been a soldier and holding down the fort. I've been doing everything, I can. I'm going to work and stuff. I'm going to do some dishes here in a minute, try to help her out. But I mean, I'm doing everything I can. Running to the store, getting medicines and elixirs and health food, boogie suckers and cups and sippy cups and juices. So, the reason why I'm doing all this here, I'm sweating already from the coffee, but um, I think that honestly, so here's what happened. I went to the ER last week, waste of time. Everybody was sick in there. I was sitting there for hours, and um, I was eating lots of capsaicin, doing pod reviews, and just devouring it. I didn't get sick, but Eliza did, and then a day later, Anastasia, the baby, did. But then it caught up with me afterwards. And the thing was, I haven't been craving capsaicin. Like usually when I'm sick, I crave hot stuff. This, whatever particular bronchitis, whatever it is, it hasn't made me crave it, but I've been forcing myself to eat it. But Mrs. Bolkow has, she hasn't got sick yet, knock on wood, but she might be today. But she's been, she binges on this stuff. So we think that it's very much possible. But the capsaicin, even the vitamin C from this, has been helping out. Anyways, oh, sweating already, guys. How's everybody doing out there? Sergeant Dunn's watching. Somebody else chimed in. Um, I don't know. The comments went away. It's kind of early Sunday morning. It's humongous. These are the yellow smooth scorpions, so they have a good amount of fruitiness and sweetness, but they don't have as much citrus notes. Late for work, sticky. Sergeant Dunn's got a new jerky out. Go check it out. Go to sergeantdunnbeefjerky.com. Grab yourself some jerky, some pecans. Oh, yeah. Well, nice burn between the coffee and the pepper. Do a little monster mash. So, an Irish breakfast burrito. That just simply means it has corned beef hash and potatoes with the eggs. It's a heavy breakfast, but when you're trying to eat this much capsaicin, you have to have something. You have to have something like this in your stomach. Potatoes, some grease, you'll be good. I won't get cap cramps. Woo. It's got really good heat. I'm getting some citrus notes out of it. There's another one I got here in this bag. It's a big mamma jamma too. It's from an overwintered plant. So, last year I took some plants, cut them down to just one stalk about this big. I set them next to a window with the shades kind of, halfway so they don't get too much light. Um, Water it like once a month. If you water it more, it'll rot. I did that with a couple. Uh, the worst thing was it was right at the end of winter, and I could have probably transplanted them um, with more soil, gave them more sunlight, and let them start growing. But right towards the end, there was two plants. I forgot when I watered them last week. I pour water. I see that this tip where you cut it down started turning brown, got a little bit bigger, and I felt it like this, and it was like a sponge. What happens is it sucks up the water, and there's no leaves, so the plant rots and ends up dying. Sometimes you can, if you have enough stalk and it sucks up and you see it brown. Sometimes you can snip the brown spot off them, and it'll come back. But anyways, I had three of them survive, three overwintered plants out of five, which ain't bad. Um, One was a chocolate Douglas. The other was the Apocalypse Scorpion. And then, of course, the yellow scorpion. Apocalypse Scorpion has a lot of pods on it right now, but they're small still and green. I did get one ripe one that's on its way to Espacante Tomas down in Florida. The Douglas, I've pulled a couple pods off. I sent some to Chris Miller. I ate one. Mrs. Boca, I ate one. She did a gusher with one. I didn't get her wrecked either. I gave her mild gusher, the inside of it, but this is what you do, man, when you're sick. If you're somebody that doesn't like burning, I would say push yourself when you're sick. Just do it anyway. I'm burning pretty hard right now. Sweating. As long as I drink water and replenish myself with the fluids that I'm sweating out, I'll be in good shape. And it's not hot in my house either. Awesome day, guys. It's only 70 degrees out right now. Yeah, in North Carolina in mid-July. You don't see too many days like that. I don't think there was any last year. We just got a little cool front and it's cloudy out. So the plants, the pepper plants, are absolutely loving this. They got rained on last night. The plants now are getting this overcast. Um, no severe heat, no severe sun, and whoo. All right, what's up? What's up? What is this? Oh, that's a giant. It's a giant yellow scorpion. It's burning the heck out of me right now. Scorpion pepper. Ooh, yeah, it's pretty rough. I'm sick, so I'm trying to. But I eat like this every day. Sometimes I might just do hot sauce or the tincture in the coffee or a pepper and hot sauce. Today I'm doing all three together, so I'm burning pretty good. Um, ooh, the temperature hot from the burrito ramps up the burn from the pepper. It makes it harder to eat. Good morning, Chad. How you doing, brother? All right, my brother Chad in the building. Chad, if you still want to do that hot pepper eating contest with my wife, let me know. She's gonna need some training before September. So she's gonna be in the NC Chili Eating Contest, Valley Farms up at Oxford, North Carolina. If you guys are in North Carolina, go check it out. The website's nchhotsaucecontest.com. They have some awesome vendors out there with great sauces. They have a hot pepper eating contest. It's huge. My wife was in it last year. It's $1,000 cash prize. This year, I don't know. I think she can take the title. Last year, she got hung up on a jalapeno because they start off with a jalapeno. They go through all these peppers, three different kinds of habaneros, ghost, reaper. She did fine, but they start over. She got this huge jalapeno like this. They gave her 30 seconds, and you can't really chew it that good. So you're like swallowing chunks. I just don't. I don't agree with the 30 seconds. Honestly, I think that people should have 1 minute to eat a pepper. Um, because it's just ridiculous. 30 seconds. Someone that big, they got to take three, four bites, chew it up, swallow it. It hung, and I'm not just saying it because it hung her up. It was rough on other people. Matter of fact, one girl that was in it, she couldn't finish the first jalapeno, so she immediately was disqualified. And then other people were still chewing theirs after the 30 seconds was up. So, you know, man, it's hot. This one's the hottest one I've had. I was eating them yesterday and I didn't have a problem. I was eating the whole thing. I'm gonna eat this whole thing, trust me. But the placenta is a lot bigger. It's a lot bigger of a pepper too. But that's definitely a hotter one. Mm. Whew. Glory, glory. So what do we got going on, guys? Let's talk business here. Um, my growing partners are about to start picking in the next 7 to 10 days. I have been picking for the past 2, 3 weeks. Small amounts. Made some sauce. Oh, hold on. Look at this. Look at that big old mass right there. Yep. So that's all yellow scorpions. I fermented it with red onion and red cabbage, so it's an orange sauce. All right, brother. I'll let you know, Ted, for sure, man. I need somebody to. I can't train against her. She beats me so quick, and then she doesn't push herself. So she needs a little competition. Somebody's gonna give her a run for her money. But yeah, we were thinking about doing it. There's a place called the Brewers Kettle, and they have this big food truck festival in August. Um, we're thinking about doing it there and getting people. There'll be tons of people there to watch hot pepper eating competition. Um, my neighbor knows the guy and gave me his card and stuff, and I just haven't called him, so don't know if we can throw that together quick. Um, might be able to. you know, have some fun with it. Do a cash prize. We probably I like to do a cash prize, maybe some door gifts, some hot sauce, and then the pot. So make everybody pay 20, 25 bucks, and you know, they win the whole pot. Fire. So yeah, just been working a lot, trying to take care of the family. Tooth infection last week threw me for a loop. Um, Went to the ER. It was so bad. Didn't get seen. Got caught. Whatever. Gave it to the kids. Got me sick. Now Mrs. Bookhouse said this morning she don't feel that good. So I don't know. But just been a big waste of time and money dealing with this stuff. It's been a weird week. I'll say that. Um, so baby's a little bit better. I'm just up. I think I'm at the peak of it right now. So I should know by tomorrow. And Eliza's better. So put this behind us, you know. And pod season is here. I actually, uh, last year I would not get rid of none of my peppers. This year I have peppers. Um, and I'll be honest, I'm going to be honest. I had a small flat rate box. I made it up, took a picture of it, was going to put it up in you know, first come, first serve. And what ended up happening, I couldn't bring myself to do it. I ended up keeping the box. So uh, finally, I was like, man, I said, this is what happened last year. People are asking me for peppers, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I'll have some in another month, a couple weeks. And then I'd get them, and I wouldn't part with them, man. I'm a pepper hoarder. I ended up freezing 50 pounds, made hot sauce. Thank you, brother. What's up, Kevin? Kevin, all the way from Hawaii, watching too. So this year, I got pods, guys. I got fresh pods. I'll have a abundance in the next week and a half to 2 weeks. Um, so stay tuned. If you want boxes, you better get with me. And I'm talking about we got some good stuff. Got some good stuff, fellas. Over 75 varieties. Um, I mean, my personal grow is 50 plants. One of my growing partners has 200 plants. The other one has 36. Um, and they know what they're doing. I mean, I know how to grow, but they've been growing. One of them, this is his first year doing super hots, but he's done other stuff, habaneros and stuff for years, and tons of other stuff. He has a farm, organic farm, and then my other boy, he's been growing super hots for 4 or 5 years now. So I'm in good hands. I pay these guys, you know, top dollar to grow for me, and also have my personal grow. So most of the stuff I get from them is for my sauces and for my to freeze for the winter, and then I can get rid of my personal stuff. That's why I did it that way because I really just don't want to be conflicted with like I was last week. So I did make up a box the other day, threw it up online. Within 10 minutes, it was gone. Um, um so well, at least I broke my cherry. Face off is on the way. Patrick, let me know how you like it, man. Um, I like it, the taste of it. I think the taste is far better uh, than the Omega, and pretty much any of the tinks that are that hot. I think that tastes the yeah the Hellhammer though. I think the Hellhammer from Nick Kemp's the tincture. I think that is the best tasting of the super hot, the top 10 hottest tinctures. Um, I just still think Hellhammer has the best taste. I would put the Face Off as number two on taste. Heat wise, oh, you got the Ink Gardner tank. Yeah, you know what, man? I gotta get one, man. I knew they had it coming out, and I want the sauce too that they got. So I completely forgot. I just been sick, so I'll reach out to Mike and Tammy today and get that. Um, But yeah, so oh yeah, so they got I don't doubt that their tank is hot as heck because they are tank masters, and they got. I mean the tank that I made, that face off, is over 50% of that. The peppers are their peppers, so it's like I didn't even keep any of that powder. I was sealed. I opened it on live video and made that tank. I did taste a little bit to my tongue, made my tongue numb. So the only thing I think I could have shook it more. Yeah, it is. It came out good, Patrick. Like I said, I don't know if it's as hot as Mount Doom. I I put a little bit on my. Where is it? Hold on. Let me hold on a second. There it is. You son of a gun. So I put some. This is a third. It's in a 30 milliliter Omega because I don't have any other 30 milliliter bottles. This was an old one, but this is for Mrs. Bulkout because she has to do a 30 milliliter of this. She can't. We can't give her 15 milliliter and tell her to compare it to the other ones because she did a 30 of Mount Doom. She did a 30 of Doomsday, and those are the two tanks that wrecked her the most. I'm just gonna do. Look at. That's just what's sitting on it. Sweetness in the beginning. Definitely does not burn you immediately like the Omega. Now I'm getting the kind of bitter, super hot after notes. And now it's starting to burn. Craziest thing ever, man. The Omega, which was all red pods. Of course, it was some of the same pods that were in it, but damn. The Omega, put it on your tongue, instant burn, and then no throat burn, and it would go away quick. This one, almost no burn as soon as you put it on the tongue. You get the sweetness, which is weird. There's nothing sweet in it. Then you get, oh God, that's hot. So you get the sweetness, then you get the super hot flavor, and then it's like a pause. It's like a pause. It's like nothing for a second. You're like, oh my God, how is this not hot, man? Bam. Then it hits you. It's a creeper. And I had never seen a tincture, not one made with red pods, that was a creeper. So I've got something very unique on my hands, guys. I'm very, very happy with that. Wow. That's going to catch some people off guard. For sure. My tongue's burning really bad. It's hot. It's hot. Reason why I can't compare it to it's hard to compare it to the other ones, man. Like this, Miller's Warrior Wasp. That one, as soon as I drop it on the tongue, it burns instantly. And then it does linger. Omega, quick burn, it's over. This son of a gun. Oh, you still got some Red Death, man. You're lucky to have that. Yeah, that was supposed to be Mrs. Bulkhouse personal stash. But when she seen I was making her tanks out, she let me part with some of it. Wow. Well, that definitely kicked things up a notch. My whole tongue is numb, man. Yeah, that's hotter than Red Death, hotter than Omega. Either as hot or as hot as the top four, Pineapple or Doom, whatever. Not Doom. Yeah, there's no way I would do the amount of this that I did of the Hellhammer or the Doomsday. I learned my lesson from those two tanks. Never again, man. Never again. I'll do small drops to really test it. I'll put it in my coffee. My coffee's usually a pretty good judge of it. The only thing is that I use heavy cream in this today, which mellows the burn out a little bit, so I can't be too much of a judge. And I didn't put a ton in either. Wow. Okay, I'm slacking off on my scorpion pepper. I will finish that though. But we're at 25 minutes, guys. If I'm boring you, man, sorry. Fresh pods. Patrick, you gonna want some boxes of fresh pods? Let me know. Kevin. Just let me know in about a week. Within the next week. I want people to let me know. I want a box. I might take some pre-orders or whatever. Okay, thanks, Patrick. Yeah, because my thing is this. I'm gonna pick when they're ripe and ship the next day, no matter what. Most likely, of course, one of my grown partners, he works. One of them's a farmer full time with him, so it doesn't matter. One of them works. He'll pick after work a little bit, but mostly I'm sure he's gonna pick on the weekends. So I'm gonna have an overabundance of peppers coming in. I'll be processing, taking the stems off, cutting them in half, fermenting, making sauces, freezing, vacuum sealing. So it's just gonna be. I mean, it's gonna be overwhelming, but I do it because I love it. I love the hot peppers. With that being said, I am going to pick my peppers. Whenever they're ripe, and they're gonna start coming more and more. I had a pretty good harvest this week, and this was just mostly overwintered stuff. But I'm right now. I got a lot of pods that are green, so they're going to be ripening over the next couple of weeks. When they do, pick them. I want them gone the next morning. I'm going to go to the post office and ship them out the next morning. I want people to get them fresh. With that being said, I will reach out, or anyone that wants, they can reach out to me and say, hey, I want to reserve a box. If I have enough, I'll do a pound, or something, but not in the beginning. In the beginning, I'm going to just do small boxes, stuff them right full. But yeah, if you want to see some pod reviews of my peppers, of course, me and Mrs. Bulk have been eating them, but Miller has some right now, and Thomas has some that should be there in the next day or two. So you guys want to check out Espacante Tomas, his channel here on YouTube, or Miller Time Family Foods and Gardening. He'll be reviewing some today, I believe. And so you get to see some of the stuff that I'm growing. Now, of course, they don't have a lot. They have what I sent them is mostly yellow scorpions because that's what I have the abundance of. So but you'll get to see them review some of this stuff. I got some milder stuff in there. Yep, Miller got it. Yep. So Miller's I think probably today he'll review a couple. And I sent some milder stuff too, like the lemon ghostly jalapenos, and there's some new stuff in there too. So, all right, guys, thank you so much. Prayers appreciated. Like I said, I'm burning so much right now. Like, it's good to kind of come on here and talk to y'all and get this good burn going because it takes my focus away from the illness. It's like when I go and sit down after this, that's when I'll be like, you too, Patrick, man. Love you, brother. Love you guys. Thank you for watching. Tune in again soon. Peace.